Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on our webinar, Making Sexual Health a Top Priority on Campus. Everyone should be muted to limit distractions. Please check out our chat box. It is open, so you can go ahead and let us know where all you guys are viewing us from. Feel free to introduce yourself. Let us know what college or organization you are representing today. We love to get to know you guys. You can also use the chat box to submit comments and ask questions. My name is Brittany Copeland, and I'm the Communications Manager at the Georgia Campaign for Adolescent Power and Potential, which we just called GCAPP. I'm responsible for managing our TMI app and website, and I'm joined today by my colleague, Lakara, who is a program manager for our college-based initiative programming. She has experience partnering with colleges and universities such as Savannah State, Kennesaw, Georgia State University, and Atlanta Metropolitan State College. Our mission here at GCAPP is to improve the overall health and well-being of young people in Georgia to ensure a more powerful future for us all. Today, we're going to be focusing on our focus area of youth empowerment. And there we are. Hi, guys. And here's quickly what we will be discussing today. We have sexual health trends of young people, the importance of sharing accurate information, as well as tips for sensitive conversations for college students. And lastly, we'll talk about using technology to help outreach efforts. And now, Lakara.
Thanks so much, Britt. Sorry about that feedback, everyone. We're so excited that you're here. So today we're talking about the glance of the issues that are impacting our young people. So according to the CDC, 50% of all new STDs are reported each year among young people aged 15 to 24 nationwide. But here for Georgia, there were 44,000 new STD cases for young people aged 18 to 24. So due to the rate, we must continue to have the conversations around STD prevention and prevention on college campuses. In regards to our young people who identify as lesbian, gay, or bisexual, also known for today as LGB, our LGB youth are 4 times more likely to report having been physically forced to have sex compared to their heterosexual peers, and 2 times more likely to experience sexual dating violence. So as we continue to have the conversation on sexual health, we have to understand that sexual health is not just about STDs and pregnancy, but our sexual health also involves to be inclusive about dating violence and also sexual assault. So now let's take a moment to look at our young people and the birth rates for the state of Georgia. According to the Department of Public Health, there were approximately over 33,000 births to young people aged 18 to 24. So now let's take a deeper dive and look into our college students and how this impacts the work that you all are doing as college professionals. So did you know that 61% of community college students who have children after enrolling do not finish their education? We're curious to know, if you can, in the chat box, do you know the percentage of students who drop out of college due to a pregnancy? And if you can, take about 15 seconds to go ahead and fill that out if you know the information. If you don't know that information on your current college campus, let us know what are your plans to really addressing that issue. Thank you for that. Who responded? If I pronounce your name, Tawana, what university are you with? And I'm so happy that you know that information. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing that. Oh, it was just a guess, understand. Thank you. So really briefly, we want to do a poll with you just to see where you currently are within your professions on college campus. So take a moment to answer some of those poll questions. So the first poll question is, how comfortable do you all feel talking to your college students about sexual health? And then how knowledgeable of you of the TMI-Georgia app that we provide as a resource here at GCAPP? Thank you all for filling out that poll, and we have some of the results coming in. All right, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and end that poll. So here are the results. So about 80% of you feel extremely comfortable talking with your young people about sexual health, which is really positive. And then a lot of you are not knowledgeable about the app that we provide here at GCAPP. In addition to some of you are slightly knowledgeable. So by the end of today's webinar, we want you all to be very comfortable talking with your young people and then also feeling comfortable and confident for using the TMI-Georgia app as a resource on your college campuses. So let's take a moment to think back to really understanding adulthood, and then also being able to having the information about sharing sexual health information. So in regards to the importance of sharing sexual health information, we want to be able to not only thank you all, but we can express how thrilled we are that you all have joined us today for the webinar. So as college professionals, it's important to share accurate information with our students. By doing so, we want to educate our young people about the risky sexual behaviors. Not only educating them about the risky behaviors will increase their knowledge and awareness of the issues at hand, but also as a result of sharing accurate information, this information empowers our students to build positive attitudes and skills that will help them in reducing those risky behaviors. So take a moment with us and think back to your own college experience. Who was your favorite professor on college? Who was your favorite staff member? What qualities about that person made them your favorite? I think commonly as we think about that question, we think about one common theme that we may all have is that favorite college professional of ours was easy to talk to. This is one important quality about being an askable adult and then also being an askable college professional. According to Being an Askable Adult project by the Vermont Network, one participant stated being an askable adult is someone who listens and genuinely cares, someone who doesn't judge, can provide support, feel safe to talk to, a confidant. So as we continue this webinar, we want to provide you with some tips on how to start or how to continue the conversations and how you can continue to be an askable adult on your college campus in relations to sexual health. So we have some handy tips that we want to talk to you about, especially handy dealing with our TMI-Georgia app. So tip number one, we want you all to be able to listen, however, we don't want you all to lecture. When we have conversations with our college students on sensitive topics, it's important that we listen to our students first and that we don't lecture. At times, students may just need a sounding board to discuss their current challenges and their needs that they have on campus. Tip number two, remain open-minded and non-judgmental. This is a great part about the college experience is that we're able to meet individuals from various backgrounds. In regards to sexual health, students come to college with a range of different values and then commonly even some misconceptions. So it's important for us as we remain an askable adult, we want to remain open-minded and non-judgmental by providing students with resources to their specific needs. Tip number three, be gender neutral. As stated earlier, our LGBTQ students are at a higher disparities compared to their heterosexual counterparts. It is important to remain gender neutral in providing information and resources that will service all of our students. And then lastly, tip number 4, being resourceful. So being resourceful means pointing students in the right direction to services or even providing an alternative avenue when we don't have the time or the current resources to provide our students on our individual campuses. We're excited to provide you all with one handy resource that students can access at the palm of their hand. I'm going to take it over for Brick to talk about TMI.
Thank you, Lakara. We are all very excited to introduce to you TMI-Georgia, a sex ed website and free app designed for young people by young people. Whether they are sexually active or not, it is our goal to make sure all young people have the medically accurate information that they need to make healthy decisions. Let's take a quick look at a video about TMI. TMI-Georgia is the perfect tool to empower young people to make their sexual health a top priority. TMI-Georgia educates young people on their right to receive services without permission from anyone else, including parents. For example, STD testing and treatment, labor and delivery services, substance abuse, and birth control. Plus, TMI-Georgia helps users locate a nearby health clinic, lets young people know what to expect during an office visit, and what questions to ask during the visit. The app and website also offers a chat feature to have a confidential conversation with a live health educator. TMI-Georgia is the go-to resource for sensitive topics you as a college professional may not feel equipped to discuss with your students sometimes. For example, choosing the best birth control method to use or how to correctly apply a condom. The app and website also features fun quizzes, questionnaires, and facts to increase a young person's knowledge, skills, and attitudes regarding their sexual health.
Thanks, Brick. We hope that this technology is something that you can utilize on your campus to help motivate and empower your students to take control of their health. We would like to support and partner with you here at GCAPP. If TMI-Georgia is a good fit for you and your campus, we want to invite you to be a TMI-Georgia affiliate campus. By becoming an affiliate campus, GCAPP will partner with you to host campus events, help you to distribute discrete pocket-sized sexual health brochures to your student body, offer TMI-Georgia swag to promote the app downloads, and provide sexual health technical assistance that includes trainings for faculty, staff, and for students. For more information for becoming a campus affiliate, we have provided a TMI-Georgia request form link, and we will do so in a moment in the chat box. Now we want to go ahead and open up the floor for any questions that you may have. And if you can, go ahead and write your questions in the chat box. Awesome. So we hope that this information was really helpful for you. Oh, we do have a question that came in. How effective do you think this app will be, and will it keep people's names anonymous? That's a really great question. So the app has been very effective for young people throughout the state of Georgia, and it will keep each individual's and person's name anonymous, especially when we're talking about the confidentiality with the Live Health Educator app. Because it's an app, we're unable to track any of the students. What we have found to be very helpful and a great resource for the young people throughout Georgia, especially on college campuses, is understanding that each college campus has its own unique needs and services. And so being able for young people on college campuses to go ahead and locate that nearby health clinic has been the most beneficial. I hope I answered your question. The next question that we received is, can we put campus-specific information on the app? Yes, if you do have campus-specific information, I would love for you to go ahead and send it to Brittany, and her information is up on the slide, which is Brittany, BRICKNEY @GCAPP.org. And we can go ahead and make sure that your services that are provided are also listed on the app as well. So great question. Our next question is, does the app have the ability to share data back to the university about utilization? What a great question that is. At the current moment, we don't have the opportunity to go ahead and share that data back. However, as an organization with a partnership with the local university, we can look at other ways on making sure that we are distributing information and sharing data just about the needs, the sexual health needs of your students. I hope that answers your question. Awesome. So we want to thank you again for joining us for the webinar. We will be sending a recording of the webinar for any of your colleagues or any other college professionals in Georgia who may have missed the webinar. We will also be sending the TMI-Georgia request form link that is also currently in the chat box, and we'll also send it in our follow-up email as well. So please provide us at least 3 to 5 business days to send out the recording, the link, and then also a PDF of our PowerPoint slides. If you have any additional information regarding the webinar, please feel free to contact Brittany for information related to the TMI-Georgia app and website, or if you are interested in additional college programming, contact me, and my email address is lekara, LEKARA, @GCAPP.org. Oh, I do have one more question that came in. My apologies. Does GCAPP have opportunities for graduate students? Absolutely. So GCAPP will also be able to have some internship responsibilities. If you're interested, either volunteer or internship, feel free to email me, Tammy, with any students that you may have an interest. GCAPP, also a part of our youth empowerment track for our focus area, we have a youth advisory council board who also helps us to redesign and put more questions and information on our app. And so we are currently recruiting for that advisory council for students all the way up into the age of 24. So I would love to connect with you further, Tammy, so we can go ahead and provide those opportunities for you. Does that sound like a plan? Awesome. I'm so excited to connect with you. But again, thank you all so much for your time, and we look forward to connecting with you all soon. Have a fabulous day.